wounds after a fight inside a housing area. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station 1290 WOPP. College basketball Sunday, Alabama taking down Stephen F. Austin 79-69. Kira Lewis with 17 points and 8 assists. Dante Hall had 12 points and 14 rebounds. Crimson Tide now 9-3 as they head to SEC play on Saturday when they take on Kentucky. Alabama facing Clemson for the national championship again. Third time that the schools have met for the national title since the college football playoff. It's the fourth meeting of the postseason. Alabama beating Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl Saturday night. I didn't need it in that fucking computer. I need it in mine right now. Tongo Vailoa throwing for 318 yards and 4 touchdowns. Damian Harris had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Alabama racing out to a 28-0 lead. The national title game with Clemson will be January 7th. No. Don't miss the Jeep Big Finish event for great deals on legendary Jeep brand vehicles. I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station 1290 WOPP.
For instance, if you have trouble telling the whole truth, you tend to tell half the truth. Just say, this week I'm going to tell the whole truth and nothing but. I'm not going to imply something that's not true.
A challenge about taming your tongue and telling the truth from Deborah Pagay on Focus on the Family Minute.
Here's an example.
Yeah, well, WB, you ain't got it.
And I'll just go ahead. Now in LA, I would rush in and go, traffic.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't say I was in traffic. I just said traffic. Half truth. My husband said, listen, the half truth is a whole lie.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. And so you see subtle ways that we can not tell the truth. And so we all have negative uses of the tongue. So when I started this project, I said I'm going to look up every negative use of the tongue I can find in the Bible. I'm going to find scriptures for them, and then I'm going to put a challenge out there to refrain from it.
The half-truth is a whole lie. You'll hear more wisdom from Deborah at FamilyMinute.org.
Was the ending of the Opp Bobcat football career for 5 seniors that played their hearts out for Opp High School.
Well, you never had a cup somewhere.
The coming out party for some freshmen, sophomores, juniors that will lead to a bright future for the Opp Bobcat football team. Thank you to Coach Hill and his coaching staff. Our sponsor, WOPP, is proud of you.
Just saying you, Johnny, yeah, I'm like you, wishes under better circumstances. And now the power be bad on this one. It's raining, it snows.
Rehabilitation. Lance Jackson, CPA.
Mizell Memorial Hospital.
TNC Pharmacy.
Caroline's Country Stores.
Covington Pecan.
Hardee's, H.C. Aker Trucking Company.
Horn Beverage Company.
Papa G's.
J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick. Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson.
Southern Independent Bank.
The Opp Gun Shop. The Opp Donut Shop.
S&P Communication.
Air Control. Here on your official Bobcat station, WOPP.
I'm Mayor Becky Brackey, and I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and the very best in the coming year. I pray that your Christmas is blessed with the joy and peace of the season, and that carries into the new year. God bless you, and Merry Christmas from the Mayor, the City Council,
Gotta do it in a hurry. I'm not running out of time. Where is it when it ain't stupid?
Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson and Carrie and family are big Bobcat supporters. From Chuck and Carrie high school days to now as big supporters of our community they call home, Opp, Alabama. A big Bobcat strong for our football players, cheerleaders, band, boosters, and bands. From Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson, Carrie, and family.
Troy baseball had an incredible season last year. 42 wins, an NCAA regional appearance, and the highest attendance record in program history. Now, we're back and ready for more.
Got it still.
Season 10 started just $95
Need it now.
for a 31-game home schedule that includes Alabama, Louisiana, UAB, and more. Get your season tickets now at
What year are we gonna get it?
878-WINS or visit TroyTrojans.com/ticket. We'll see you at Riddle Pace Field for Troy baseball, your hometown team.
It's gonna be a catfish Christmas. Santa's on the lake. It's gonna be a catfish Christmas. Reeling in the holiday.
The staff of David's Catfish House would like to wish all their customers a very Merry Christmas. Catfish for Christmas from David's Catfish House is
I don't have time to run it now.
present.
That's right.
Why does Hardee's make biscuits from scratch? That's like asking why clowns scare people. Because it's what we were born to do, and because it makes them delicious. We were also born to let you choose from our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sausage and egg biscuit, or Frisco breakfast sandwich, and mix and match any two of these for only $4. That's right, as newborns, we came up with this 2 for $4 mix and match idea and started making delicious biscuits from scratch. Talk about proud parents.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary, tax not included.
Holiday greetings.
Do you see it?
No, it's news time, honey.
The people who bring you Budweiser wish you and yours the very best of everything this holiday season. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everyone at Horn Beverage, Donna, Booty, Forrest, and Sam. Caroline's Country Stores, Highway 84 East, Highway 134 at the county line, and in Antioch. Open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday until 6 on Sunday. Off-road diesel. Feed bins at 134 in Antioch, Copper Kittle at County Line, Hunt's Pizzas at County Line and 134, and U-Hauls at Carolina Country Store, Highway 84 East. That's where you'll find the Case 9s. Caroline Country Store number 4 is now open. Highway 331 South, 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. and until 11 p.m. on weekends. And they have kerosene. Caroline's Country Store.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Well, the New Year's upon us, and the federal government remains partially shut down.
Republican Senator Richard Shelby of Alabama says it's time to stop the blame game.
Blaming the president, blaming the Democrats, Pelosi and Schumer and others, and get back to doing what we're sent there to do, to fund the government.
Congressman Hakeem Jeffries says the Democrats would like to fund the government and include plenty of money for border security.
Additional funding for enhanced fencing, technology, drones, satellites, lighting, sensors, cell phone towers, and the things that the experts have clearly indicated would improve our border security.
While Jeffries spoke on ABC's This Week, Shelby was on Face the Nation. Shelby Adler, Washington.
In a New Year letter to President Trump, Russian President Putin says the Kremlin's open to dialogue on a wide range of issues, one in a series of letters Putin has sent out to world leaders at the dawn of 2019. Senator Lindsey Graham says President Trump has ordered a slowdown in the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Syria. South Carolina Republican lunched with the president the other day, describing the slowdown as a pause situation.
Told me some things I didn't know. It made me feel a lot better about where we're headed in Syria. He promised to destroy ISIS. He's going to keep that promise. We're not there yet. But as I said today, we're inside the 10-yard line. And the president understands the need to finish the job.
The victim of a fatal lion attack at a North Carolina wildlife conservatory is identified as 22-year-old Indiana native Alexandra Black. He was killed after the big cat somehow got loose yesterday as an enclosure was being cleaned. Facility in Burlington, North Carolina. It's about 50 miles northwest of Raleigh. Wall Street Dow futures up 203 points. S&P futures 19 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 6:33. Time for you to drop by CCB here and meet our staff and talk over our local community activities, and then let's talk about your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Opportunity EMS,
TNC Pharmacy,
Southern Independent Bank,
the Farmers IGA,
Power South,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
the Woodmore,
and Mizell Memorial Hospital.
Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office deputies executing a search warrant found 2 young children home alone in a house on Oak Street, which had multiple drugs and 2 firearms inside. Deputies say the guns and narcotics located in a master bedroom nightstand and closet were easily accessible to the children, both under the age of 12. The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office Street Crimes and Canine Unit executed the search warrant shortly before 1 a.m. at a Fort Walton Beach residence. They found the 2 kids unattended, and patrol deputies located the defendant, 28-year-old Jeffrey Rogers, of that address walking down the street. Charges against Rogers include trafficking in both methamphetamine and oxycodone, possession of cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and child neglect.
A Dothan resident is left without a home after a fire broke out. Dothan Fire Department responded to a fire around 9:20 a.m. off Grundy Street Sunday morning. Once they arrived, the house was already engulfed in the flames. There were 2 people inside the house, and with the help of the Dothan Police Department, they were able to get out safely. Sarah Williams said anyone that owns a home, make sure they got the safety smoke alarm rental, and anything that helps them with unexpected stuff may sure help you out some. Oh, dear. Dothan Police Department isn't sure what could have caused the fire, but the Red Cross is working to put the family in a hotel until they get their life back together.
Well,
terrible writing there.
Gotta skip around.
Woo!
In Jefferson County, Georgia, the fire marshal is investigating what caused the fire in the Wrens community, which claimed the life of a 12-year-old Thursday morning while his parents were at a doctor's appointment in Thompson, Georgia. It sent Devin Farmer's brother and a firefighter to the hospital right now. The fire chief said it could be electrical. The Farmers lost his home, everything they owned, and most importantly, Devin, who was a 12th grade Wrens middle school student. Devin Farmer was his parents' miracle baby. An aneurysm and related complications kept him in and out of Children's Hospital of Georgia for a majority of the first 5 years of his life. Despite it all, his parents say he always had a smile, a hug, and a favorite pastime. He loved fish. His parents said he also had a big heart. Firefighters found Devin's body in his brother's room.
A lot of fires during this Christmas holidays. Just a couple of days after Christmas, and the Wiregrass man is left with nothing to call home. Homeowner John Mosley said, the 911 operator told me to get out of the house, and I said, I'm trying, ma'am, I'm trying, but I can't hardly see. I got down and crawled underneath the smoke. It was so bad you couldn't see, and I crawled under the door, go to the door, open, and got outside. Mosley left his wood stove burning to keep warm, and before he knew it, his house went up in flames. The fire was coming across the ceiling. I grabbed the fire extinguisher, but it didn't do any good. Mosley had lived in the home for more than 40 years, and now it's gone. He's forced to rebuild, but he's going to be a big challenge. My funds are limited, and the Social Security check that I live on just ain't going to make it. Son, it won't, I tell you. Multiple fire, that ain't funny, but I mean, he's right. Multiple fire departments of volunteers that helped in the fight of the fire, and of course they're getting together to help the man out, and that's over in Hellsburg, Alabama.
Well, flu cases are spreading fast across the United States, and in a study released by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, flu activity is up in several states, and Alabama is one of them. It's Alabama, Colorado, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, New Jersey, New Mexico, and South Carolina all have elevated flu numbers. The Alabama Department of Public Health ranked Alabama's flu activity as regional. That's one step below the worst category of widespread. With New Year's Eve right around the corner, doctors want to make sure that you take extra precautions before heading out to celebrate. When you're out in a big crowd for New Year's, make sure you wash your hands often. Keep your germs to yourself and cough into your elbow. The best flu prevention method, they say, is for you to
get the flu vaccine. Enough, even though the vaccine isn't foolproof, it can help lessen your symptoms if you do get sick. Other ways to try to prevent the flu, of course, as we mentioned, washing your hands and avoid touching your eye and mouth.
Police are searching for a missing Hartford man who hasn't been seen in a week. Wilburn White was last seen December the 21st wearing a brown camo jacket and black sweatpants. Hartford Police Chief Anna Ward said they're following all the leads in the case. White's family says they want the answers of his disappearance, thus or nothing. If you have information about his disappearance, contact the Hartford Police Department. We have a picture of him on our Facebook page. Not only are we having computer problems, Jay and I having reading problems this morning. Gee.
Well, we always having that.
Well, some of it completely wasn't our fault. The way they wrote it, man. They didn't write it to read it, did they?
It doesn't flow the way you think it
would. No. And most of this from TV and it wasn't from newspaper.
Yeah.
I understand it when I'm reading newspaper copy that we got to watch it.
Yeah.
But that radio and TV copy was reading.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to have already been read on the air somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they done a better job with you.
Maybe they did.
I hope so. Man.
Don't forget to
The runner, I think she got sprinted you want.
Okay.
And hey, we thank
Joe
you for
told
all
me
the
yesterday
you've
that
done with us in 2018.
today is
Looking forward to
Parker's last day.
2019. And for
Parker.
Joe and Kelly and all
The girl
them
that signs
folks
on
here,
for
Joe,
Miami.
we just
Yeah.
have a warm and a merry
Yeah, I done been told that.
Maybe all of you help be good and you have a prosperous 2019. From JR's
That's all the one I really wanted to
Merry
keep.
Christmas.
Mizell Memorial Hospital Senior Behavioral Care Unit is designed to address the needs of patients
It is
who are
what it
55
is.
years of age or older who are experiencing emotional illness. If you or your loved ones are experiencing
get one?
symptoms of difficulty sleeping
Well, she got
or
some
appetite or
WAFF
forgetfulness,
stuff
we're here
that's
to
on.
help.
No headlines? I want the headlines.
To understand what is happening and to provide help.
There's the headlines. If she went to
Our
that,
goal is to
she
return
probably don't even know what she's
everyone
looking for.
to a normal life as soon as possible. For further information on this unit, call 493-9134. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
Reverend Curry Wilson Meadows, age 94 of Andalusia.
I got time now. I'm going to
at the Andalusia Hospital.
I knew I was going to have to do it.
My wife, Ruby Duke Meadows, a
Get
son
over
and
about 4 minutes
daughter-in-law,
long.
Eugene and Sarah
I think I got
Meadows,
time.
a daughter and son-in-law, Elaine and Ricky Counts, 3 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, a brother, Joe Tom Meadows, and sister, Oronell Harrison. Funeral services for the Reverend Curry Wilson Meadows will be held at 10 a.m. from the Foreman Funeral Home and Chapel. Burial will be at the Andalusia Memorial Cemetery. Florence L. Butler, age 89, passed away Friday, survived by children and spouses, William and Deborah Butler, Carol and Anna Butler, Joyce Butler and Joe Spitz, Robert and Wendy Butler, Sandra Spain, siblings and their spouses, Therese Richards, Norman and Shirley Richards, Drexel and Errol Richards, Linda and Jimmy Hammett, 4 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Florence L. Butler will be 10 a.m. at the Wyatt Funeral Home and Chapel. Burial will be at the Harmony Cemetery. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to services. Minnie J. Adams Wallace, age 98 of Opp, passed away Friday at the local hospital. Survived by her son and daughter-in-law, John and Tammy Adams, daughter and son-in-law, Linda and Rex Chamberlain, brother Aaron Jordan, 5 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Minnie J. Adams Wallace will be at 2 p.m. at the Wyatt Funeral Home and Chapel. Burial will be at Peaceful Acres Memorial Gardens. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to services. Memorials can be made to the First Baptist Church of Opp. The family will be receiving friends at the home of Linda and Rex Chamberlain, 401 North Jackson Street here in Opp. Mamie Bowden McCall passed away Saturday, survived by son Kenneth Hathaway and wife Brenda. Daughters Roxanne Stinson, Sandra Talbot and husband Wayne, brother Douglas Bowden and wife Linda, sister Mary Nelson, 11 grandchildren, numerous great and great-great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Mamie Bowden McCall will be 2 p.m. this afternoon at the Evans Funeral Home. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be at the New Harmony Cemetery. Robert Porter Rogers, age 84, passed away December the 6th from the Searcy, Arkansas, Orlando, Florida, and Opp, Alabama areas. survived by wife Nancy Lee DeQuella, Rogers Millsap and Carl, Scott Rogers and Jessica, stepson Guy, stepdaughter Tanya Lee and Tony Scarborough, Natasha Lee Richburg and Billy, Casey Lee Galileus. A celebration of life is scheduled for Tuesday beginning at 1 p.m. at the Elks Lodge in Winter Garden, Florida.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Mizell Memorial Hospital Senior Behavioral Care Unit is designed to address the needs of patients. If you or your loved ones are experiencing symptoms of difficulty sleeping, poor appetite, or forgetfulness, we are here to help. We want seniors and their families to understand what is happening and to provide help in a supportive environment. Our goal is to return everyone involved to a normal life as soon as possible. For further information on this unit, call 493-9134. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Merry Christmas from the Opportunity EMS family and the Nowlin family. Thank you for your here. Remember, always dial direct. You have a choice. 490-0911. Opportunity EMS. Wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas. Mr. Hayward says, be nice. Report cards for the Alabama schools and districts are out, and overall results look promising. Statewide district level grades have improved in comparison with the 2016-17 district grades, and school level grades also showed marked improvement. Many districts in the Wiregrass had improvements in their scores, though most kept the same grade. Henry County schools had the most improved scores in the Wiregrass, improving by 10 points from a C to a B. Daleville City Schools suffered the worst drop from a C to a D. Andalusia went from an 83 to an 81, Covington County 82 to an 89, and the op schools remained at an 82.
Still looking for a place to ring in the new year? Here are some places that are having events. The city of Andalusia will have its annual domino drop from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. at the Court Square. They'll have live music, family fun, and Candyland Cottage play. Charlie's Place and Op will have their New Year's extravaganza from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. The city of Bruton will have its annual Blueberry Drop with festivities beginning at 8:30 p.m. Downtown Dothan will have a New Year's Eve downtown countdown starting at 8 p.m. They will have live music. There will be a balloon drop, free kids zone, and fireworks. And for fans of Kirk J., who was on NBC's The Voice, he will be live in Montgomery at B.B. King's Blues Club on New Year's Eve.
City Hall is open today. The city crew are working today. They will be closed Tuesday for the 1st.
Got it.
The City of
Got it.
Andalusia regular council meeting will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. due to Tuesday being a holiday. On the agenda is the Workforce Housing Project. The meeting is open to the public. With property tax deadline closing in, the office has extended the deadline for property taxes to be paid. For unpaid property taxes after January the 2nd, each parcel will incur a 1% interest charge and a $5 penalty per parcel. Bills may be paid online at covecounty.com by mail or in person. To pay online or paid by credit card in the office, there is a 2.35% processing fee. The office is open 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. For more information, phone 428-2540. OCAP will be taking call-in appointments only for their regular Lee Help heating program Monday, January the 14th in Andalusia, starting at 8 a.m. Appointments are made on first-served basis until all appointments are issued. Only one appointment per phone call will be given. Note, the utility bill must be in your name, total household income, and the original Social Security cards are required to make application. Contact your local OCAP office in Andalusia at 334-428-2660. No walk-ins will be taken.
Calling all characters, this year's annual Meredith's Miracles Cookies with Character event is growing, and help is needed to make it one of the best ever. There are 80 characters in each show with more than 150 volunteer opportunities. Auditions are open to those in the 8th grade and East 3-Notch Street on Saturday, January 8th, 14th, and 15th from 4 to 8 p.m. and Sundays, January the 9th and 16th from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Auditions are conducted on a come-as-you-go basis. This year's event will be held on February the 23rd and 24th at the Andalusia Kiwanis building. Doors open for Saturday shows at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. and on Sunday at 2 p.m. Characters should be available to be at the event all day on Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 6 p.m. For more information about auditions or the Cookies with Characters event, contact Executive Director Kylie Spears at 334-427-5321.
The Covenant County Department of Human Resources is looking for caring adults willing to open their homes and their hearts to foster children. That in mind, the new year we will have 10 class for potential foster parents. The classes will be offered on Sunday afternoons beginning January the 6th. To become licensed potential foster parents, must complete a total of 30 hours of training, 3 hours per week for 10 weeks. The county also has a foster parent support group and a clothes and supply closet where foster parents can get things that children who come into their care need. Also a need for foster parents willing to provide respite care, keeping children for a weekend or other short period of time. The classes will be held 1 to 4 Sunday afternoon, January the 6th through March the 10th at the DHR office in Andalusia. For additional information, call Natalie Pinson, 427-7933.
Looking at the Police Department, they are reporting quiet night, 5 in their jail. Andalusia Police Department reports a quiet night, 4 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 10, 5 for failure to appear, 1 for harassment, 1 for possession of controlled substance, possession of meth, and drug paraphernalia, 1 for attempting to elude and obstruction of governmental operation, 1 for public intoxication, and 1 serving weekend time. 5 released, 212 in the Covenant County Jail this morning.
$1.77 a pound. Smoked hog jowls, 99 cents a pound.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA.
Lean ground beef, $1.77 a pound. Smoked hog jowls, 99 cents a pound. Boneless top sirloin steak, $3.99 a pound. KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce, 18 ounces, 88 cents. Tide Simply Clean and Fresh detergent, 138 ounces, $7.77. Brawny paper towels, 6 big rolls, $5.99. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper, 12-pack cans, 3 for $10. Fresh green cabbage, 2 pounds for $1.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
If you look around, this place has changed a lot over the years. Our community has grown. New businesses, new people, new demands on our electric system. But one thing has remained the same. Your Touchstone Energy partner is as committed to providing reliable power at a reasonable price now as they were when the lines were first strung. Rest assured, that commitment won't ever change.
The Op City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Over the past several years, interest rates have hovered near historic lows, to the point that would-be borrowers have become accustomed to low rates. In mid-June, the Federal Reserve not only raised interest rates, but announced their intentions to raise rates again at least once in 2018. If you have a need for a personal loan, a business loan, or a home loan, come see us today to take advantage of still attractive rates and our exceptional loan service. Southern Independent Bank, in Op and Andalusia, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Orange Bowl took place Saturday, Alabama 45, Oklahoma 34. And at the Cotton Bowl was Clemson and Notre Dame, and Clemson took the win with 30 over Notre Dame's 3.
The Miss Cancer Phase Beauty Pageant will be held Saturday, January 12th at 3 p.m. at the Dixon Center for Performing Arts on the LBWCC Andalusia campus. Tickets for general admission are $5. There will be 8 divisions for judging, ranging between the ages of 1 and 21. The entry fee is $30, and the deadline to enter is Saturday, January 5th. For more information, call Niley Clark at 850-419-7710.
The Cancer Freeze 5K Walk Run will be Saturday, February the 2nd, 9 a.m. at Lake Jackson in Florello. $30 entry fee. Meet at the Amphitheater at 8:45. Race begins at 9 a.m. Medals presented after the race at the Amphitheater. To register online, go to register.conatrack.com. Cancer Freeze Auction and Raffle, Saturday, February the 2nd. Live auction begins at 1 p.m. at the Rodney J. Evans Building at Lake Jackson in Florello. Raffle will be at 12:30. Auction once again is underway 1 p.m. Swimmers looking for a year-round swim team need look no further, as the Covenant Aquatic Swim Team Barracudas will offer a year-round swim team here in Opp. For more information, contact Darren Forney at 318-4951. Power South Relay for Life team will be hosting their annual 5K Resolution Run Walk on Saturday, January the 12th, with race day registration accepted from 7:30 until 8:30 a.m. at the Andalusia City Hall. Entry fees are $25 for 5K participants 13 and older, $20 for 5K participants 8 to 12 years old, $15 for 1 mile fun run participants under 8 years of age. The races will start and finish at Andalusia City Hall. 5K participants should be at the starting line at 8:45 for a 9 a.m. start. The fun run will begin at 10 a.m. The race will be run rain or shine. For more information, call Casey Thompson, 334-427-3440. That's Dateline Action News, Ops only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeated later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense. This is your hometown.
Are you tired of calling your pharmacy and hearing this?
To request a refill, press 1. For pharmacy hours, press 3. To speak to a pharmacy associate.
Then hang up the phone and give us a call at 493-4517. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you will talk directly to one of our pharmacy staff members without having to remember which number to push. We will gladly transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy to our pharmacy. Your insurance copay will be the same, and if you pay cash, we offer competitive cash prices. So skip the hassle and give us a call at TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp, 493-4517.
The owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
Ring in 2019 with Extreme, powered by Mediacom's future forward speeds up to 1 gig. And experience smarter TiVo-powered TV on every screen in your home. No smart TV required. Plus, get home phone service with unlimited nationwide calling. And this is a huge and. When you make the switch from your slow internet provider before this offer ends, you save 62%. That's 62% off internet with Wi-Fi, TV with TiVo Intelligence, and home phone. You get it all for as low as $21.66 each service a month for 1 year when bundled. You have to call 800-SIMPLIFY soon, though, like right now, because just like 2018, this offer won't last. Extreme, powered by Mediacom. Available to qualified new customers only switching from current internet provider. Price doesn't include activation, installation, modem rental, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes and fees. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas. Call Mediacom for more details.
Lose weight, give more to the church, travel more, make new friends. Sound familiar? These are just a few of the many resolutions I've heard so far this year. When an old year passes away and a new year begins, most people take the opportunity to resolve to do something or to accomplish something that they were unable to do or to accomplish last year. And I'm no different than anyone else. This year I've made a few resolutions of my own. At WOPP, I encourage you to remember us this month as you make out your resolution list. As we work together, we can bring the new year to our listeners all year long.
Why does Hardee's make biscuits from scratch? That's like asking why clowns scare people. Because it's what we were born to do, and because it makes them delicious. We were also born to let you choose from our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sausage and egg biscuit, or Frisco breakfast sandwich, and mix and match any two of these for only $4. That's right, as newborns, we came up with this 2 for $4 mix and match idea and started making delicious biscuits from scratch. Talk about proud parents.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary, tax not included.
Tyndall Tire is now in the new tire business. Firestone, Nexon, and America. Financing Tyndall Tire.
Or is it that? Is it listed AM?
AM weather.
The first left after the bypass headed to
I
Kent
didn't edit the fog out or
Terms
anything.
and financing.
AM,
6 months, same as cash.
Yeah, okay, I see it. Got it. Thank you.
Easy. Been in the wholesale business for 7 years. Over 6,000 used tires.
I got down the weather now. I got to go
Now
news.
the retail. Neil Tyndall Tire.
I can find the damn news. That's the problem. Find this shit.
Easy. For any budget, phone 334-493-0892. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
Here's your Wopp-Live LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. With the final day of the year, we have a dense fog advisory in effect well into the morning. There's a slight chance for showers. We could have an afternoon thunderstorm. Then patchy dense fog through noon. Cloudy skies at a high of 74, winds to 15 miles an hour. New Year's Eve will have patchy dense fog overnight. Showers are likely. We could have a thunderstorm. It's going to be cloudy, low 67. For the first day of 2019, there's a chance for showers. We could have an afternoon thunderstorm. That patchy dense fog to start the morning. Otherwise, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 74. Wednesday, there's a 5 and 10 chance for showers with a high of 66. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Hey, the morning low is 67. Yeah, the winds are from the southeast at 3 to 4 miles per hour. Except when I'm mad here in the studio and it gets up to 100 miles an hour. 6:44 is the sunrise. 4:53 is the sunset. It is presently 67 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. This is WOPP in Alabama.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Well, the new year's upon us, and the federal government remains partially shut down.
Republican Senator Richard Shelby of Alabama says it's time to stop the blame game.
Blaming the president, blaming the Democrats.
It's time for you to do some work. You got the power.
Others, and get back to doing what we're sent there to do, to fund the government.
Congressman Hakeem Jeffries says the Democrats would like to fund the government and include plenty of money for border security.
Additional funding for enhanced
powerful senator up there right now,
drones,
but he won't.
Satellites,
Maybe this will start.
Sensors, cell phone towers, and the things that the experts have clearly indicated would improve our border security.
He plays President Trump very loose.
Shelby was on Face the Nation, shoving out their.
I think it's called Trump's not in the good old boy club. He's in the good old boy club. But there again, he ain't going to throw Trump under the bus because he is a Republican.
A series of letters
So he keeps his mouth shut.
at the dawn of 2019.
Something Roby should have
Senator
done.
Lindsey Graham says President Trump has ordered a slowdown
But no.
in the withdrawal of U.S. troops
Shelby
from Syria.
got involved in
North
the Jones
Carolina
race
Republicans
when he should have kept his
the
mouth
other
shut.
day, describing the slowdown as a pause situation.
There's always some things I didn't know.
In fact, they say that's it was the difference in the margin. But I mean, you got several things you can call the margin as far as that goes. Multiple things
We're not
done.
there yet. But as I said today, we're inside the 10-yard line.
But I know my brother dang sure don't like Shelby doing it.
The victim of a fatal lion attack at a North Carolina
Shelby?
Wildlife
No,
Conservatory.
for getting involved with Jones.
22-year-old
Well, he had no
Indiana
business
native
getting involved
Alexandra
in that.
Black.
And now it's been
After
proven
the
that
big
all
cat
that stuff
somehow
was a
got
lie.
loose yesterday
And
as
he
an
got
enclosure
involved
was
in
being
it.
cleaned. Facility in
Believed
Burlington,
the
North
lie.
Carolina. It's about 50 miles northwest of
Well,
Raleigh.
Wall Street
It goes back.
203 points. S&P futures 19 points.
I thought you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
At townhall.com.
I was never great at math.
But that ain't the way they do it no more.
$4 gets you 2 breakfast sandwiches. Grab a delicious biscuit, a Frisco breakfast sandwich, or a loaded omelet biscuit. That's 1 + 1 more for
That's a
$4.
good new ad
I
there.
know math whiz, but I just solved breakfast. Hardee's because it tastes better. At Hardee's, we make our juicy, thick burgers the right way with 100% black Angus beef and fire. We even figured out a way to weed out our less dedicated employees. Traitor, burgers need fire! New Angus thick burger melts, only $3. Hardee's because it tastes better.
Many servicemen have spent traveling to home at an airport just to make it home for Christmas. Ask the members of the Amvest Post 23 how they remember getting home for Christmas. Our time now to wish each and every one a very Merry Christmas from the members of the Amvest Post 23 here in Opp.
Such a feeling's coming over me.
Jamie Bowers, his family, and the staff of Bowers Auto Parts would like to thank you for your business and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bowers Auto Parts at 304 Cummings Avenue, where we take pride in the value and parts available Auto Value stands for. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. It's gonna be a catfish Christmas. Santa's on the lake. It's gonna be a catfish Christmas. Reeling in the holiday.
The staff of David's Catfish House would like to wish all their customers a very Merry Christmas. Catfish for Christmas from David's Catfish House is a great Christmas present.
That's right.
I'm Mayor Becky Brown.
Hollywood sign that you see all the time, the iconic Hollywood sign. Somebody changed it to Hollyweed.
Oh. Well, that's true one there.
God bless you and Merry Christmas from the mayor, the city council, and the city of Opp employees.
Or either they built another sign that says Hollyweed.
Got to be the proper one. Hollyweed.
Do you need a place to live? The Opp Housing Authority just
Stay here and still gonna be about 2 years where you can raise marijuana.
Systems are available for qualified applicants. Depending on the size of your family and annual income, you could qualify for assistance. Many people that think they cannot get help actually qualify for assistance. The best way to find out is to fill out an application. Some apartments are accessible units, and you may request reasonable accommodations at any time. Pick up an application at the Opp Housing Authority, 800 Barnes Street, Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 6 p.m. To return the application, come by on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Here are the hours posted in our office. For more information, call 493-9741. The Opp Housing Authority, Equal Opportunity Housing.
Opp Health and Rehabilitation, a division of North Fork
Click it
Health
twice.
Services, a family-owned
It didn't play.
business where our staff
Things like
and
that
residents
pisses
are
me.
family. Our residents maintain well-being. We care for life. We provide activities for residents one-on-one when needed, and family members are always welcome. Our rehabilitation includes physical, occupational, and speech, short-term to long-term. If you need help, please phone Opp Health and Rehab at 493-4558 or visit our office at 115 Polk Avenue.
Here's your Wopp-Live LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. For the final day of the year, we have a dense fog advisory in effect well into the morning. There's a slight chance for showers. We could have an afternoon thunderstorm. That patchy dense fog through noon. Cloudy skies at a high of 74 with winds to 15 miles an hour. New Year's Eve will have patchy dense fog overnight. Showers are likely. We could have a thunderstorm. It'll be cloudy at low 67. For the first day of 2019, there's a chance for showers. We can have an afternoon thunderstorm. That patchy dense fog to start the morning.
36
Otherwise,
minutes.
it'll be cloudy with a high of 74.
Rich finally
There's a
got
5
one
to 10
down.
chance for showers with a high of 66. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
67 is our low this morning. The winds are from the southeast at 3 miles per hour. The official sunrise is 6:44. The official sunset at 4:53. 67 degrees outside, overcast, and aggravating enough to make you turn on the windshield wipers. Nearly the same temperatures as yesterday, by the way.
Nearly the same.
Nearly the same. We got wet days, several days still of that.
Well, it was short sleeve weather yesterday.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough, but we got some cold weather coming. We know that's going to happen.
No doubt.
About Wednesday, I guess, or so. I was watching the Alabama game, and heat and humidity became an issue down in Miami. So
the big old 400-pound defenders of Alabama chasing that fast quarterback.
Yeah,
started taking effect in the fourth quarter, didn't it?
Boy, I tell you what, our first quarter
lead
for those 28 points.
That sucker's fast. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, he's extremely fast. I just think that might have taken the foot off the gas.
Conservative mode, and I think
there's a lot of laughing and all going on the Alabama sideline, and it just wasn't it was too early. And
didn't have it in the bag.
No.
Other words, should have kept the accelerator like Auburn did.
That's right. When keep going. And then right at the end, he did the right thing, where he took the knee. He didn't punch in another one. He could have punched in another.
Well, of course, first half. I mean, first.
Oh, Auburn?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
it was big,
was
man.
It?
Yeah.
I watched
the
game. I didn't get to see all of it.
I turned the route, so I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, it was Auburn just played the best game. I saw a lot of my friends, my Auburn friends, know where that team's been.
Well, now I'm not. Again, I'll verify. I'm definitely not an Auburn fan. But the thing is, I do like their coach. He's very personal. He's very likable. I understand that some people meddle and. It just happened before. It happened even when Pat Dye was there, the board. And anyway, the offensive coach supposed to be called. Head coach, you ought to do what in the world you want to do.
You should. There are so many things going on. It's just not traditional coach to be calling the offense. Most of the time, they're going to have somebody that does that. But yes, that's what. If that's what the difference is,
they better let him keep going.
Better let him keep calling.
He could is assistant head coach to do a lot of the offense. I really do. And at some point, anyway, that's what got him the job.
Well, it does.
He's very, very good on offense, but I don't think he's quite working quite anybody like him.
No, there's not. But I thought he said something that was very true, that the loss in the Auburn,
and these seniors
remembered that, and it was just always been weighing on their mind.
Yeah, seniors.
Yeah. So they were able to get focused and play their game, and Auburn, like we say, we're not except one each year, but I played their best game
of the
year last Friday. Now, Purdue wasn't that impressive, but Auburn had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, and Purdue's defense, they had some things that got wrong with them Friday.
Yeah, they were clicking. They were doing well. Coach Malzahn wants the right do.
He wants a.
They did very well.
I
don't think Saban needed to players every time every time just kind of laughing and yeah, too early. They go in their way. I thought that they just, for me, it seemed difficult. You're, first and go.